I don't know what you guys think of it in the ranking of the 4 matches. I is it the third best of is it the second best? Where do you guys sit with how you rank these, Steven?
No, this one's my favorite.
Oh,
This
it's
is my
over the last one.
Yeah. Yes, it is. And the part of it was the surprise of how good this was. Watching it, you knew it was going to be good, but no one knew it was going to be this good. And it didn't have the heavy expectations that the other ones did, all of which were great. All of which were great. But just the way this one built, the way, Kenny hitting that springboard moonsault to Okada when he's out by the announce desk, which was an insane move that he managed to hit, almost overshot him, but he managed to hit it. And then him doing the double stomp on the table, it just looks so bleak for Okada. It just looks so bleak. And that's what got the crowd into the bit of a frenzy, is when Okada started showing his perseverance and kicking out of things. And just the way that thing built toward the end, the different ways they had of Okada getting in and out of the one-winged angel position and just barely escaping it, knowing that would be curtains for him. The whole story is that the one-winged angel is the most vicious thing anyone can take. And just his desperation and machinations to get in and out of that move and the threat of it happening. The crowd would shriek when he would get the electric chair position and just start reaching for him, and they knew how to draw that out. Okada's timing and all that. This one's my favorite one because I didn't know it was going to be like this coming into it.
Mm-hmm.
So when they went at it again at Dominion, when they redid it at Dominion, you were very excited about it because we had just seen this match that was just one of the best matches we'd ever seen. Then it goes to the 1 hour draw, and it was exciting. But you kind of got the idea that I thought they were going to do the draw before it happened. I predicted the draw on that. I thought they're going to go an hour just to show that they can do it. And then after that, they did the G1 thing where Kenny finally got the win on him, but it didn't quite count. So all this carrot continues on the stick. Another terrific match.
But the one thing about that third match is you're assuming, because it's only a 30-minute time limit, that if they just did a 1 hour, they quite possibly could do 30 minutes again.
Sure.
And then you got the surprise victory out of that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And then so the last one there, the one that went more than an hour, brilliant, love it. Probably my second favorite of the batch. And it's a wonderful match with a lot of twists and turns and things. For me, I felt it a little bit again when I rewatched it for this broadcast, but afterwards, after that Wrestle Kingdom 11 match, just the atmosphere, the way the crowd was reacting, it just blows you away. And it just like, I remember that it was great. And then I'm watching it again. It's like, my God, this is fantastic. And the others had all that expectation on it. So just this surprise of, I had no idea I was going to see something like this in the Dome, in Wrestle Kingdom, at the biggest possible stage for it. The others were Dominion and the G1. This was in the Dome.
Yep.
To me, it adds now that's a joke, right? Another star because it's in the Dome. But that's not what I'm talking about. Just the fact that two people stepping up on the largest possible stage they can have.
Yeah.
To me, that was what made that one my favorite.
I think it's my favorite too, and it's for similar but not quite the same logic. And we're in a generational time with pro wrestling that if two wrestlers run it back, they trade wins, or, there's a little bit of equality somewhere in the feuding among two top stars. Everybody gets something out of it. When you do it the first time, there's a definitive winner. And there's something real about that one, even in a fake business. And you go that 48 minutes that you have that first match, and you have all the finishes, you have all like the near finishes and everything like that. And when it was over, it's like you felt like the two best in the world met for the first time, and you got a winner. There was the best in the world, and now there is the best in the world. And you knew when you watched it again that they were going to have that same level of intensity in their New Japan matchups. But you could almost hedge toward who was going to win or who was going to lose or how it was going to go. Maybe not quite the draw, but you knew eventually Omega was going to win that match eventually. But in that first one, you didn't know. And that's the part about it all for me.